Hello, Lieutenant. Good to see a fellow defender of the peace. I'm Officer Stenson, Republic Security. We're fighting a war against the Black Sun. I wish I could say we were winning. Word has it they're running an illegal surgery clinic, giving wanted criminals new faces. Helps them dodge arrest.
I don't need to hear this.
That clinic is a menace and a threat to Coruscant's stability. More and more dangerous criminals slip through our fingers every day. Unfortunately, they move shop whenever Republic Security swoops in. Maybe you could pay this clinic a visit, smash their illegal surgery droids, pull their patient files, show them the Republic's still in charge.
I guess I could take a look.
Republic Security appreciates any help you can offer. Destroy the Black Sun surgery droids, then download their patient files. That's all we need to pull their masks off their criminal clients.
Wabarana? Kokutachuska no iku chusa, yumata chipotata. Jeska koliraka kanchanga, bomba kunchinka.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Yapana kuka chakichwa, jotake kwanga, choska. Nagoliji watahumpa, mulira watawampa. Niradisa slemo crispa, tokanki kon kikopa.
How can I be of assistance?
Oro jakunto, tubatulya musta, mo grande tempo tu mukitonka. Inaliske chenanga wachit kospa, ini kontinga.
Down.
Locked and loaded.
Thanks for this. Closing that clinic's a big win for Republic security, and for the people of Coruscant.
What do you know? It's good to see another brave soul, soldier. Come on over. I'm Captain Theraguin. Last officer on the job here since the patrol stopped. Welcome to Black Sun territory.
Are you saying there's no security down here?
Are you kidding me? My commander gave up on the sector a long time ago. I shouldn't even be here. The locals only venture out of their apartments when they have to scrounge for supplies. Now with no security forces, what future do they have? And Black Sun has a new game. Call it Boom.
I enjoy a good game now and then.
Not like this, you don't. I don't think. Black Sun steals Republic supply crates, takes the supplies out, then rigs the crates with explosives. Then they set the trapped crates in the street, make bets on how long before some fool tries to open them.
Some people need to learn a hard lesson about stealing public property.
I hope you're kidding. I tried to defuse the crates myself. The mechanics are simple, but Black Sun's everywhere. Nearly killed me last time.
So this is a job offer.
You got the idea. Saw you coming and thought, maybe we can save a few lives. Now, Black Sun's explosives are pretty simple. I can show you what to do. Anything you can do, I'll be more than grateful. But be damn careful.
Nothing like a water treatment plant to get those really memorable smells.
Neutralized.
Hey, what are you doing? Get away from that! Back off! This is our hydro supply, and we like it broken. Now get lost.
Get out of my way. Now!
Hey, I told you to get lost. We need this water. We don't have any money, and there's nowhere else in the district to get water for free. We'll die if it gets shut off.
Orders are orders. I just follow them.
You're not listening. Just leave us alone. This is the only place we've got, and the only way for us to get by.
You're testing my patience. Don't.
Don't you care about anything? Fine, but couldn't you at least give us some credits or something? Help us out at least that much?
You're not getting anything from me.
Fine. Seal up our hydro supply then. You don't care what happens to us. Nobody does.
Wow, you're the new Havoc CO. Must be my lucky day. I'm Jaxo. It's a real pleasure to meet you.
Working with a beautiful woman on a dangerous mission? I'd say it's my lucky day.
You want to focus, sir? We've got a job to do here, remember?
Nothing says your boss can't have a little fun, Sergeant. Let's get those op details out of the way. Your highly enviable task is to destroy a cache of nerve gas canisters that the Black Sun Syndicate is shipping to Tavis. The gas is called Travorus. Scary stuff. One canister can cover a square kilometer, with 100% fatality inside of 10 minutes.
A street gang with nerve gas? You've got to be kidding.
I'd say selling weapons-grade nerve gas puts Black Sun well outside the street gang category. Lucky for us, it's pretty easy to neutralize Trevorus, at least while it's still in the canisters. The compound in this bottle renders Trevorus completely inert on contact. Just plug it into the canisters inside the Black Sun base, and the whole batch is history.
Should I just leave the neutralized gas behind?
Once the Trevorus is neutralized, it's useless. No need to retrieve it. General Garza said not to bother. You also have another objective. A few hours ago, a bright red case was moved into the Black Sun space under heavy guard. If whatever's inside that case is valuable to Black Sun, it's bad news for us. So your job will be to find the case and bring me its contents.
I just can't say no to you, Jaxo.
Well, I'll have to keep that in mind. One last detail. Black Sun has signal jammers throughout their base, so General Garza won't know to send help if you get in over your head.
This constant surveillance was getting on my nerves anyway.
You should enjoy it while you can. I never get that kind of support on my ops. Once you've taken care of the Trevorus canisters and nabbed whatever's inside that red case, be sure to meet me back here to confirm the mission results. Good luck, Lieutenant.
I'm here to pick up the recordings you have for Deuce Everton.
You want to spray paint that on the walls or anything? Little discretion here. Tell Dooch it's just what he asked for. Enough for the Republic to make arrests. Black Sun, the real stuff. Hope they can make it stick. This is Coruscant. You shouldn't have to be afraid for your life just because you get off the wrong elevator.
Hey, soldier. Hold up a minute, would you? I'm Phalaris. I think you and I should have a private chat.
Helping beautiful women is what I signed up for.
We're talking business, not pleasure. There's a rumor going around that Black Sun's about to clean house. Snitches, rival gang leaders, they're all gonna be dead meat. There's a list of these unfortunate individuals sitting on their computers. I need those names.
Where'd you get that information?
Anonymous sources, who need to stay that way. I can slice into Black Sun's computers and get the hit list, but they'll be able to trace me. So while I'm slicing in, I need someone to break into the Black Sun hideout and shut down their tracing equipment. Think you can do that?
I won't fail.
Time to make this happen. All right, go! Go!
Taking the shot.
Taking the shot. Done.
Well, since I haven't been visited by any large, angry Black Sun thugs, I take it you got everything taken care of?
Don't worry. You're safe.
Alright, that's great news. What a relief. Here, something for your trouble. I can't thank you enough for your help. You know, it's funny. There are people who would pay a frigate load of credits for this list.
Sounds like an opportunity.
That's the spirit. I say we seize this opportunity while we can.
Let's sell that list for everything it's worth.
Alright. I know a guy, Nizkif. He's an information broker. Take the list to Nizkif, and I'm sure he'll give us a fortune for it.
Why can't you handle this on your own?
You kidding? People know me at the cantina. Nizkif hangs out at the dealer's den, a cantina in the old Galactic Market. I'll let him know you're coming. Nizkif will forward my share when it's done. So this is where we part ways. Pleasure doing business with you.
Hey, you're back. Was the Op a success? Were you able to neutralize the Trevorus?
I can't believe they wasted my time on a mission like this.
Well, I hope you don't feel like the whole thing was a waste of time. How about that red case? Were you able to grab whatever was inside?
I found the case, but there wasn't anything inside.
Ridiculous.
That's a bit of a setback. We hoped the case might have weapons or tech that could lead us to Black Sun suppliers. Thanks for trying. I'm sure if there was anything to be found, you would have found it. Looks like we're all done here. It's been a blast, Lieutenant. I hope we get to work together again sometime.
I'll be sure to put your name forward the next time I need backup.
Sounds good to me. See you later.
Come in, Lieutenant. This is General Garza. A situation has developed with the Senate, and I need your help.
You need me to off a senator or something?
No, absolutely not. Tempting as it might be at times like this. Despite my best efforts, 3 members of the Senate Defense Committee have learned about Havoc Squad's defection, and they want to know the specifics. It's an informal inquiry for the time being, but you can bet it won't end there. I hate politics.
We don't have time for this, General.
I'm aware of that, Lieutenant, but we have no choice in the matter. The senators have asked that you appear in their office at the Senate Tower immediately to testify in the inquiry. I'm barred from influencing your testimony, but I will remind you that the more information that becomes public, the harder our job becomes.
Senators won't get anything out of me.
How you testify is your business, Lieutenant. I could never, say, show wholehearted approval of your decision beforehand. The senators are already waiting for you. Hurry back to the Senate Tower and try to get this over with quickly. Garza out.
As if we didn't have enough problems already.
Haven't heard an explosion in a good while. Guess that means you defused those crates.
Just don't ask me to defuse anymore.
I won't. You've done your part. Now, I'm no rich senator, but let me give you a little something for taking care of this. Recognition.
This is the thanks I get?
I wish I had more to give. I guess saving lives doesn't pay like it used to. You probably have other business, so I won't keep you. Watch your back out there.
Lobach says the recordings in here should be enough to make arrests.
Huibaniaka twipi tapo katonka wana waka. Paduana ubikili wata punka toka patoka lurda. Wama otaka joka hata pawa. Tapanga ulya.
Don't tell me. The military's gonna clean up this mess. We could use the help. I used to be proud to say Lieutenant Dorn, Coruscant Security Forces. These days, it's just a job. Doesn't even pay the bills.
If you don't like the job, just quit.
I can't. This is my family's only income. Now some stupid holodisk was stolen, and the commander wants me to deal with it. I don't have the manpower to recover stolen intelligence. I can't just pull a commando unit out of my helmet, can I?
You always this upfront with people?
Look, I'm telling you this because you look like you could actually help me. Here's the deal. You probably don't know them, but there's these weird secret passages running all over the planet. The funny thing is, we didn't even know about these passages until the schematics were stolen off an old databank.
Someone should have realized how important the schematics were.
Tell me about it. Now I gotta deal with someone else's mistake. But the schematics weren't taken by some gutter thief. They were taken by the blasted Justicars, crazy vigilantes. The Justicars are armed to the teeth. Most of my security officers just flat out refuse to tangle with them.
If your people won't do the job, why should I?
My team has some good men, but the Justicars are beyond any of us. Simple as that. There's another detail. We don't know where the Justicars took the stolen schematics. An agent from the Strategic Information Service was assigned to track the thieves, but she hasn't reported back in.
You're all totally useless.
She's probably fine. You know how flaky intelligence types can be. Her name is Feeler Dan. A little old and a little batty, if you ask me. Feeler's last known location was in Justicar territory. If she's done her job, she should know where to find those schematics.
You better not be wasting my time.
Now keep in mind, worthless as they may be, we're under strict orders to make sure these schematics aren't leaked to anyone. So after you find old Lady Feeler and recover the schematics, you make sure to bring them directly back to me. That's critical.
Guess it's off to work then.
Please select an
I'll watch
available
our
travel
backs.
route. Have a safe and pleasant stay. Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
I heard you sent the Black Suns packing. Have you tracked down where they took the cargo yet?
I've got what you asked for.
I'll send a security cleaning crew down there immediately. Then we can try to patch up this operation.
All cores and systems indicate clean life waters flow upward. You flawlessly applied my crafted solution to the hydro supply at the Black Sun level below. Adulation.
Taking down Black Sun thugs was a lot of fun.
You took yellow equilateral to the green perpendicular? That is profoundly appropriate. My seared chassis feels justified. Clean life waters flow and nurture upper levels. The coarse and sufferer beings achieve benefits on the Enclave's Gree ingenuity. My black sphere evolves to a purple parallel because of you. When I impart this development, Patake will progress enthusiasm with the Senator.
Let's see some compensation.
You exhibit numerous disagreeable traits, but black bisectors often do. I pledged you a piece of Gree ingenuity. This solution was crafted specifically for your being. My acknowledgement and appreciations. I continue upgrading cores and systems and ensure the clean life waters flow upward. Accept my unyielding gratefulness.
Anything I can do for you?
Operator units always inherit fouled labors. I administrate as well as Patake, but I am marooned to waste processing. What have I done to incur white acute?
I'm not here to listen to you whine and gibberish.
My fault finding is inconsequential. Regardless, nothing will alter. Patake commanded me. Optimize Coruscant's waste processing system. Preserve your organs from filth, disease, poisons. But Ugnaught porcine bipeds plunder Gree ingenuity from waste processors. With Gree optimization solution stolen, filth, disease, poisons spread uncontrolled. Plagues imminent.
What's an Ugnaught?
Republic species databanks express Ugnaughts as porcine bipeds. Relevant descriptors are small, tusks, and unfriendly. The Ugnaught porcine bipeds plundered GRE optimization solution unaware of internal transmitters. I detect the plundered device's coordinates. Patake authorizes compensation of Republic credits to the Black Bisector who repossesses the optimization solution.
I'm ready to do some damage.
That is the expected response, Black Bisector. Why exhaust respiratory functions on it?
Brought what you asked.
Umnuk inumemnu, amka kamem, perolak palak.
Lieutenant, make yourself comfortable. On behalf of the Senate of the Galactic Republic, I want to thank you for appearing on such short notice for this informal inquiry.
You think I'd be here if I had any say in the matter?
I assure you, we will not hold you from your duties any longer than necessary, Lieutenant.
The purpose of this inquiry is to investigate the defection of several members of Republic Army Special Forces Squad number 326, codenamed Havoc Squad, to the Sith Empire.
Now, you recently served in Havoc Squad on Ord Mantell, Lieutenant. Is that correct?
You already know the answer. What are you asking me for?
It's a simple question, Lieutenant. Your hostility is unwarranted.
While serving on Ord Mantell, all of the members of Havoc Squad, excluding yourself, defected to the Sith Empire. Is that correct?
If you're looking to make a point here, just say it.
Lieutenant, you are a soldier of the Republic, and sworn to obey the commands of the Senate.
Please, we're only trying to discover the truth. If critical members of the Republic Armed Forces have defected, we'll need to take proper precautions.
Now, did Commander Tavis or any of the other members of Havoc Squad show signs of, say, instability, anger, frustration?
I'm afraid I don't know the people you're referring to all that closely, sir.
Lieutenant, you are lying to the Senate of the Galactic Republic.
Please, no one wants this to turn into a full-blown investigation. If you just answer honestly now, we can avoid all of that.
Lieutenant, let us speak hypothetically. Do you believe that anyone serving on Ord Mantell should have seen this situation coming?
Sergeant Jorgen worked closely with everyone. He should have known.
You son of a... We have not asked for your input at this time, Sergeant Jorgen. Please remain silent. I have one final question, Lieutenant. What connection, if any, exists between the events that occurred on Ando Prime and Havoc Squad's decision to defect?
Senator, I would remind you that the circumstances of Ando Prime are classified and occurred before the Lieutenant's involvement in Havoc Squad. You may ignore that question, Lieutenant.
We through here?
Your part in this inquiry is concluded. You may return to your...
It's a... Wow. If you're looking...
Please.
Now.
Yes, they were all pretty...
Lieutenant, let us speak hypothetically.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I know what you're referring to.
He refers to the situation in which your entire squad defected to the Sith Empire. And then you failed to aid a Senate
If we don't receive satisfactory...
I have one final question. Lieutenant, make yourself comfortable. On behalf of the Senate of the Galactic Republic, I want to thank you for appearing on such short notice for this informal inquiry.
You think I'd be here if I had any say in the matter?
I assure you, we will not hold you from your duties any longer than necessary, Lieutenant.
The purpose of this inquiry is to investigate the defection of several members of Republic Army Special Forces Squad number 326, codenamed Havoc Squad, to the Sith Empire.
Now, you recently served in Havoc Squad on Ord Mantell, Lieutenant. Is that correct?
I have no recollection of that.
Don't play games with us, Lieutenant. This is a serious situation, and your cooperation is required by law.
We understand that your work requires a degree of secrecy, and I assure you nothing you say will leave this room. So please answer truthfully.
While serving on Ord Mantell, all of the members of Havoc Squad, excluding yourself, defected to the Sith Empire. Is that correct?
I do not recall the events you described, Senator.
Is that so? Our sources tell us that not only were you present at the time of the defections, you were in fact the one who discovered them. General Vander's reports on the incident were frustratingly vague, and you apparently share his need to conceal the truth.
Please, we're only trying to discover the truth. If critical members of the Republic Armed Forces have defected, we'll need to take proper precautions.
Now, did Commander Tavis or any of the other members of Havoc Squad show signs of, say, instability, anger, frustration?
I'm afraid I don't know the people you're referring to all that closely, sir.
Lieutenant, you are lying to the Senate of the Galactic Republic.
Please, no one wants this to turn into a full-blown investigation. If you just answer honestly now, we can avoid all of that.
Lieutenant, let us speak hypothetically. Do you believe that anyone serving on Ord Mantell should have seen this situation coming?
Sergeant Jorgen worked closely with everyone. He should have known.
You son of a...
We have not asked for your input at this time, Sergeant Jorgen. Please remain silent. I have one final question, Lieutenant. What connection, if any, exists between the events that occurred on Ando Prime and Havoc Squad's decision to defect?
Senator, I would remind you that the circumstances of Ando Prime are classified and occurred before the Lieutenant's involvement in Havoc Squad. You may ignore that question, Lieutenant.
Tavis said the Republic left Havoc to die on Ando Prime. Is that true?
As I said, Lieutenant, that subject is classified. You needn't trouble yourself about it.
Your part in this inquiry is concluded. You may return to your duties now.
Goodbye, Lieutenant.
Thank you for your time, Lieutenant.
We appreciate your testimony, Lieutenant.
If we need anything further, we will have General Garza contact you.
It's good you've arrived, Lieutenant. We have a great deal to discuss. First, let me congratulate you for your work on the Black Sun operation. You did well disabling that nerve gas. It's unfortunate that you weren't able to confirm the contents of that strange red case Sergeant Jaxo spotted, but at least the primary objective was completed.
I'm sure there was nothing important in the case anyway.
Opinion noted, Lieutenant. But I wouldn't ask you to do something I didn't think was important. And whatever you hope to achieve with your Senate testimony, you certainly didn't make my job any easier.
I made sure I was covered. I won't burn for you, General.
Our top operators have defected to the Empire. That should be a much larger concern to you than playing it safe with a pack of bureaucrats. On to more pressing issues. My agents have discovered a vital new link to Havoc Squad here on Coruscant. Jack Carden, the founder of Havoc Squad and Commander Tavis's former mentor, has been spotted on the city's lower levels. He's serving as an officer in a local vigilante group.
The guy must be 100 years old by now. Who cares what he's doing?
Don't underestimate this man, Lieutenant. He may not be young anymore, but he's no less dangerous for it. Carden resigned his commission and disappeared after the debacle on Endo Prime. If he's turned up now, it can't be a coincidence.
Tavis told me that Endo Prime was the reason for Havoc's defection. What happened on that planet?
We sent Havoc to Endo Prime to cut off an Imperial offensive, but the enemy numbers were much bigger than Intel had led us to believe. When we tried to dispatch an extraction team, the Senate shut down the entire operation. We were causing an incident and breaching the peace. Bureaucrats. Havoc was left with no support and no way home. But in spite of insurmountable odds, Carden led Havoc out of there alive.
You left your own people to die out there?
No. The Senate made their order very clear, and none of the Republic forces in the area were willing to disobey it. Carden resigned as soon as he learned the truth, and Tavis took over the squad. They were never quite the same. What is important now is that we've discovered Jack Carden's location. I want you to bring him in at all costs.
I really doubt Carden will be any use to us.
You just worry about getting him here, Lieutenant. His full usefulness can be determined later. The vigilante group Carden is working with is called the Justicars Brigade. They control a large area of Coruscant's lower levels and are openly hostile to all outsiders.
Why do we tolerate these hostile groups here on Coruscant?
Most areas are safe. These sectors are the last pockets of lawlessness, aftermath of the Imperial attack. Our surveillance shows that Carden spends most of his time in the Justicars' main base. You will attempt to capture him there. Carden is a crucial link to Tavis and the rest of the Havoc traders, Lieutenant. Bring him in no matter what it takes.
If Carden presents a threat, I can't promise I won't kill him.
I understand. Just don't let your trigger finger get the better of you. I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. Dismissed.
Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Sece bentex du raso, zokis zal. Ege fat iol, zero es sugarzo.
You aren't seeing this list until I see some credits.
Al calma nak de sem mitsem higa. Folio semisem, uge neset ki.
I guess I'll have to sell this list to someone who can pay.
Neste ahoje hatal al ala sonak oraban. Estabo lab megmindig uge oze gisazos. Ilin don't hatra vele es le utkos.
Are we through here?
Hosu idon kera stul als elva lasto. As igas gato umpa volta kapi. Latlan felik gegob es elenga agiob.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
You there. The soldier. Could you spare a minute? No, don't look at me. Just look casual. Act like you're not talking to anyone. My name's Jafke. I'm with Republic Security. Is the street clear? Any Justicar patrols?
You've totally lost it.
What? No, that's not it at all. I'm just trying to warn you is all. I already tangled with the Justicars. Trust me, you don't want to underestimate these guys.
If you survived, the Justicars can't be that tough.
I'm only alive because I ran. Hard. Republic Security was actually excited about the Justicars at first. Bunch of ex-military guys forming a militia to take back the streets.
I'm not interested in a history lesson.
The Justicars aren't the allies we'd hoped for. In fact, they shoot Republic forces on sight. We've tried to run surveillance on their activities, but their signal jammers block every attempt. I thought disrupting the jammers would be easy, but the Justicar patrols are everywhere.
Sounds like you're out of luck.
I really hate to let everyone down like this. They were counting on me. You definitely look like you could handle the job. Better than I could, anyway. I built the devices to disrupt the Justicar's jammers. They just need to be installed. Can you do that for me?
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you so much. Here, take the devices. They need to be planted at several points around the district. That's the tricky part. Justicar patrols are everywhere. Once you've planted the devices, make your way back. Good luck, and thanks.
Excuse me, you don't look like a Justicar. I hope. The Justicars say they're protecting us from the Black Sun, that they're better than the gangs, but they're not. I hate them. You're really not one, right? I don't want to get in trouble, like Brayden did.
I'm not going to help you find your dolly or your puppy or whatever you're whining about.
Brayden's my brother. He's only 15, but the Justicars say he looks old enough to do a man's work. They say they indentured him because he broke one of their stupid curfew laws. So they lock him up all day and make him shoot the Black Sun all night. He's going to die!
Who exactly has your brother?
They're, I don't know, cops or soldiers or something. But they act like just another gang. Please help me. To get to Brayden, you'll need some special belt they all wear. It's the only way to get past the security field where Brayden is. Please, please bring him back to me.
Hello, Lieutenant. No one enforces justice like the Republic's finest, am I right? Of course I am. Name's Loran Gonthor, president of Gonthor Industries, finest custom metalwork on Coruscant. At least we used to be before the sacking. Once the attack began, I went off the grid. Lost my connection to the upper levels. Took elbow grease to stay afloat. Did well until those Justicars arrived. They took over my shop, kicked me out on the street.
What do you want me to do about it?
The Senate and such won't help. They don't want to face the Justicars. Also, they say they got no record that it's my shop. Of course, those records are long gone. Blown away during the sacking of Coruscant. Only proof I have now is the deed, and that's inside my old shop. If you get it, I could force the Senate to push the Justicars out.
What's on the table exactly?
I'm worth more than a few credits. Help me, and I help you. Here's my personal security card. It's got an access code that will get you inside my vault. Once you're in, grab the deed and run.
What do you want? I'm just an old woman minding her own business. Haven't done nothing to no one.
Aren't you a little old for this kind of work?
If that's what you think, that's what everyone else will think, too. What kind of backup are you, anyway? Republic Security needs to get its act together. Downright insulting this has taken so long.
I'm only here because the guys from Republic Security were too scared.
Typical. They're worse than worthless. Look, I tracked the data thieves down here, and I'm positive the Justicars took the schematics to their base. Probably to their main computer. You do realize, though, that once you take the schematics back, they'll just gather dust in some security storeroom.
Maybe you're right.
Hear me out on this. My daughter runs a relief group called Undercity Assistance. They bring food and supplies to the poor in the lower levels. These schematics would help them avoid the gangs down here.
The schematics belong to Republic Security.
and they'll get them. After a little bit of sharing. Just bring the holodisc back to me after you get it, and I'll make a copy for my daughter.
I want nothing to do with this.
If you want them to go to waste, then fine. Go ahead and give them to Lieutenant whatever his name is. You have all the information I can give. Go pay a visit to the Justicars, and if you want that data put to good use, I'll be here.
Neutralized.
You're done.
Better watch your weapons, Lieutenant. Everyone's desperate for them in Justicar territory. Agent Reed Gandon, Strategic Information Service. Notice anything odd down here? Like how quickly the Justicars took control? Weapons and armor don't just materialize out of thin air. The Justicars have a supplier, and it isn't the Republic. You follow?
What do you want? Spit it out.
Whoever's got the weapons runs the show. The SIS needs to know where those supplies are coming from. The Justicars control their own shipping dock, and I'm sure they keep records. I just need someone who can handle an ambush to get them.
Sounds like you could use a soldier.
Get those records to me as soon as you find them. You don't want to get waylaid by the Justicars.
Soldier? Special Forces? Oh, beautiful, baby, beautiful. Just what I need. So my name's Pouse, right? And I'm a journalist. The only journalist down here who isn't afraid to dig up the truth. I'm onto something major with these Justicars. I'm gonna blow the lid on all their tyranny and oppression and show all of Coruscant what they really are.
I try not to argue with lunatics. If you say you're onto something, that's great.
Hey, if it's crazy to love freedom and hate totalitarian thugs like the Justicars, then yeah, I'm plenty crazy. I'm working on a major scoop, a clear-cut case of wrongful arrest, illegal imprisonment, and unjust execution. Proof I need is just out of reach, though. I need a fearless hero to get that evidence. I need you.
Sounds like a great way to get myself killed.
No. You can wipe the floor with these Justicars, trust me. You can go all the way, I just know it. Raquel Lysanis, son of a wealthy family, arrested and executed without trial or explanation. He's the key to everything. The catalyst to the dirty little secret. Nobody's talking about Raquel's death. Not the Justicars, not his family, nobody. So I need the facts, straight from the source, the Justicar Tower. And that's where you come in.
You want me to charge into a highly secure facility to do what exactly? Look around?
You better believe it, buddy. We're going all the way here, all the way. Interrogation droids, they're the key. Justicars use them all the time, and they record everything they see. Find the droid that recorded Raquel, smash it, and yank the memory core. You can check the core on the Justicar computers to make sure you've got the right one.
I think you need to find someone else to get your evidence, boss.
But what about freedom? Striking a blow against tyranny and evil. The oppressed masses need you.
You've won me over.
Yeah! You're gonna make this happen, I know it. All right then, soon as you've got the recording I need, bring it back here and we'll show Coruscant the truth about these Justicars. Good luck, buddy. Good luck!
You're back! Thank goodness. Did you get all the devices in place?
The mission that was too hard for you? It's all taken care of.
I'm just glad it's done. What a relief. Alright, let's see if these things work. They're booting up now. Synchronizing, and... It's working! The frequencies are all clearing, one by one. This is fantastic!
All that's left is my pay.
Oh, right. Sorry. Here. I could never reward you enough for what you've done. I'll notify headquarters that the jammers are down. Thanks again for your help. This mission would have been a complete failure without you. I'm hit bad. Need a med pack. Firing.
Good luck. I've got your back.
Embarrass the Senate if I have to, and Gonthor Industries will be back up in no time.
I'm gone.
I want the Gree device, and I will kill you if I don't get it. You're testing my patience. Don't. I'd say it's time for some aggressive depopulation. Everybody dies eventually. Just give me the device before I kill you all.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. Fit for duty. Return to your post.
This would actually be a nice part of the city if the Justicars weren't around.
Chalk up another kill.
Recording Raquel Lysanis, Adjudication Session 1. Captain Dragon presiding. Master Lysanis, you're accused of criminal activity under Supreme Law 8814, aiding and abetting an enemy of the Protectorate. How do you plead?
How do you think I plead? Not guilty. I don't even know what you're talking about. This is a violation of my rights. Look, my father gives you people a lot of credits. He's not going to be very happy about this.
That is entirely irrelevant. Your plea is now on record. This session is concluded.
You have no intention of even giving me a fair trial, do you? This is oppression, and I promise you, my father...
Recording Raquel Lysanis, Adjudication Session 2. Captain Dragon presiding. Master Lysanis, as you know, your alleged girlfriend, Mistress Daria Felton, failed to corroborate your alibi. Mistress Felton's testimony reports of 6 eyewitnesses, and the blasters found in your residence are sufficient proof of your membership in the Black Sun Crime Syndicate. Do you have any closing statements?
You know what? I do. You idiots got me this time. But you should know, I've been running operations under your nose for years. I've been working for the Black Sun since I was a kid. You people are pathetic.
Very well, your closing statements have been recorded. This session is concluded.
You're going to lose this war in the end. The Black Sun will rise!
Your sister sent me. You're free.
Rennie? Oh, but she's a little girl. How could she... Why? Now they're gonna kill me. Quick, can you put that back? Get it working again or something?
A little gratitude wouldn't kill you.
I can't escape. As long as the Justicars have me in their records as a curfew breaker, they'll just hunt me down again. And if they get me for going AWOL, they'll use torture. Unless... Look, if you really want to help, go into their computers and delete my file. I'll hide somewhere. When things die down, I'll find Rennie again.